Welcome to the Global Interview. Thank you for listening. This is where you can keep up to date with all the latest news and information direct from leading creatives, leaders, and thinkers. We can help to keep you right up to date with all the latest information from interesting people who make a real difference in this globally connected world. You can find out more about the show at theglobalinterview.com. Enjoy the episode.
Nicole Anderson, co-founder and managing partner of the Redsand Group, HQ in London. Redsand was acquired by MIRIS as a Norwegian Smart Community Pioneer in May 2019, and as such Nicole also has a seat on the MIRIS Board of Directors. Blockchain and crypto technology is the mainstay of the Redsand portfolio, which fulfills mandates by providing cutting-edge opportunities for corporate visionaries and professional investors. Redsand Labs is a venture builder focused on financial and environmental sustainability where blockchain serves as the core mechanism and business model framework. Redsand Exchange is a crypto incubator focusing on institutional models and adoption in the areas of token exchange service, trading and investment and portfolio management. Nicole is passionate about challenging the status quo and providing greater inclusion for wealth creation, access to finance and preservation of our natural and human resources. People sabotage themselves for fear of making a mistake. This is the biggest illusion, as life is about trying and risking. Nicole's specialities and focus areas: sustainability and fintech innovation, token funding models, crypto asset investment, corporate venture, strategic investments, venture capital, venture building, strategic innovation advisory. Nicole's most notable recognitions include Top 100 Women in Fintech and Power Women in Fintech, UK, 2015, 2016 and 2017. Innovator of the Year 2017, South Africa, SA Chamber of Commerce Award. Femtech Leaders 2015-2016. Nominated as FT's HEROS Women in Business Award 2018. London Technology Advocate, Women in Technology, non-profit organisation. Editor of the InsurTech book. Multiple times judge for Swift InnoTribe, the European and African FinTech Awards. Top 20 IT Women in Business, South Africa, 2007. Who do you most admire in business? I see amazing talent every single day, hundreds of entrepreneurs that are taking the risk to make this world better. And this is what I admire. Rather than one person, it's the quality of entrepreneurs which I most admire: resilience, self-belief, independent thought and being okay with failure many times over in pursuit of their dreams. What companies or brands do you like? Or do you think are getting it right? Amazon, frictionless customer experience, customer intelligence in its expanding service portfolio. Anna Money, simple, elegant digital banking for small businesses. Burberry, for their reinvention ability and cross-generational appeal. Their approach to supply chain optimization and digital blend for in-store shopping is unsurpassed. Tesla, making green, a petrolhead's object of desire. What is the best advice you have ever received? No one creates limitations for you. Only you can. You have a choice, always. What drives or motivates you each day? The people I work with and the purpose we are working towards. Innovating to make our world smarter and greener at the same time. My team all share this common purpose, which goes far beyond how they see what they do each day at Redsand as just work. I am naturally high motivated to keep learning. I am blessed in that my work is always exposing me to the new and undiscovered. What are your thoughts on the future of social media? I have very mixed feeling about social media. Whilst it's a tool, many have lost themselves to it. Allowing it to influence your life can be very damaging, given its ferocity of inputs and scale. I think disillusionment has already begun. I personally strive to use as little of it as I can or need to. And at all costs, I try and keep my private life away from social channels. Do you have a mentor? Or do you mentor anyone? Not currently. I have mentored many and have had a few prior to me, pursuing an entrepreneurial career. Now I derive inspiration from all kinds of sources. TED Talks, audiobooks and YouTube are excellent sources of daily inspiration. But ultimately, I try to develop my own intuition and inner guidance daily. That does take hard work in a world with so much openly aired opinions. But for me, this is the final frontier, oneself. How do you network? Networking is hugely important. But for me it's about quality. Hence why I would rather spend time meeting people at conferences or via referral. I think that's the age-old way of building and sustaining a trust-based network. I speak at conferences extensively, and that has served to be very valuable as a network multiplier. How did you get into this line of work, and what advice would you have for someone looking to get into the same line of work? It's a long story, but essentially, I decided to leave a long-standing corporate career and pursue the world of innovation. I found myself in a booming sector of fintech being based in London. I initially advised startups, but before long run a few of my own. The trials and tribulations led me to establish Redsand, which has been focused on building ventures, essentially startups, for larger companies to help them future-proof. I now have moved into the broader area of sustainability and green finance, a growing segment where investors are looking to direct funding to projects and causes that are aimed at making our planet greener. What do you wish you had known when you started out? That I was destined to be an entrepreneur. I never really fit working within a corporate environment. Whilst it did teach me a level of discipline and professionalism, I was deeply frustrated for many years, being unable to make the change or difference I felt I could make. What's the most common reason for people failing or giving up? Personally, I think it's worrying what others may say, and simply not trusting their gut or intuition. People sabotage themselves for fear of making a mistake. This is the biggest illusion, as life is about trying and risking. It's not about the pursuit of safety or flawlessness. That's misery in and of itself. What are you most proud of in your life? Personally, I am proud of the fact that, for the most part, I have built very long-lasting relationships in all spheres of life. I am network builder, and that comes very naturally to me. I am able to communicate in a way that many find accessible and inspiring. But the pride comes from seeing how this makes a difference to others. How do you define success? Being able to look back on each day with a smile on your face and waking up in the morning with an eagerness and innate excitement of what lies ahead in that day. It's about living a layered life and appreciating that spectrum. Success is about attracting all that helps get better each day. What do you think your unique skill or skills is that has helped you become successful? Determination, creativity, resilience, execution and reliability. What valuable lessons have you learned so far that you could share with our audience? Hearing no is just an opportunity to look at something differently. Never knowingly burn bridges. You will have to cross them again, guaranteed. Never try to solve a problem with the same head, brain or mind that created them in the first place. Is there anything new you are working on that you would like to share? We are working on a range of innovative ways for people to get actively involved in sustainable projects by being able to invest in amazing smart green communities and the innovation that assures that these will contribute to a smarter, greener planet. The most current one is the first energy-positive hotel being developed within the Arctic Circle in Norway. It's stunning and anyone can get involved as an investor with as little as €100. Details on MIRIS website. Where's your favorite place? My home in the Surrey Hills. I live on an equestrian farm surrounded by vast fields and hills that only Surrey countryside can offer. What is your hobby? I love all sports, but am an avid runner, road cyclist and an absolute yoga nut. I love live music. I dance too, but less than I would like. Most embarrassing experience? Sending a rude email about a person to the actual person. Serves me right. What are you not very good at? What are you good at? Ball sports, yuck. I am very good at writing, speaking, creative thinking and building businesses. Which words do you overuse? Absolutely, incredible. Your social media platform of choice? LinkedIn. When are you happiest? At home on my farm. Any natural setting? and spending time with animals. Your favorite writer, author, movie, singer and TV show? Author, Marianne Williamson. Movie, Love Actually. Singer, Lives, Disclosure. TV shows, Line of Duty, Billions. What living person do you most admire? David Attenborough. A positive phrase you like to share with people. Change the way you look at something and that something changes. Thank you for listening to this interview on The Global Interview. You can join the Global Interview newsletter at theglobalinterview.com.
Thank you for listening to this episode from The Global Interview. We appreciate your support. If you would like to find out more, please visit theglobalinterview.com.